The South Shushwap area in Tappen, British Columbia, Canada, in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, is known as Rust Valley for a good reason. Its abundance of car junkyards and an avid car community. It was the setting for the popular documentary series Rust Valley Restorers, which premiered on History Channel on December 6, 2018, and ran for 48 episodes over 4 seasons. Let's get under the hood here and explore how the show originated and why, after great success, it changed direction. Mike Hall was born on February 4, 1958, in Boniface, Manitoba, Canada, and as a kid moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. From his teens onwards, he developed a passion for collecting old, beat-up classic cars, and over many years accumulated over 400 cars on his properties near the Trans-Canada Highway. Mike worked as a rock scaler and owned a slope stabilization business, Chimera Springs Rockworks. Mike's wife doesn't share his obsession with cars, so he keeps her out of the spotlight. They live on a 26-acre farm, and he's been prohibited from parking any cars on their land, so the cars remain in Tappen. In 2016, Mike was in the process of trying to sell his property, cars included. In 2017, he appeared as a rock climber in an episode of the reality TV series Highway Through Hell, and shortly thereafter, the story of his pending car auction went viral, filmed by drone. This caught the attention of producers Mayhem Entertainment, who approached him about making a documentary. So at the age of 60, Mike's passion for tinkering around old jalopies turned into a budding career. Mike hired his son, Connor Hall, and an old friend, Avery Shoaf, a master mechanic well experienced in the car vehicle restoration business and owner of Wild Man Restorations. Avery was born in Shushwap and is the creative member on the team, who has the knack of being able to restore a vehicle at maximum speed, hence the nickname Muscle Car MacGyver. He enjoys collecting stuff from the 70s, old motorcycles, and track machines such as army vehicles in particular. Avery's son, Shoaf, also appeared in 11 episodes. Sarah Ward joined in 2019 and was responsible for finding parts for old cars, and in the same year, Cassidy McGowan became the auto body tech. There were many others who featured, such as Donnie Kleinfelder, known as Big Donnie, who sold vehicles to Mike almost weekly, and even Avery's mother Helen made an appearance. Mike cuts a striking figure with his long dreads, and because of his reputation of blowing things up, is known as Rasta Blasta. Connor worked in Mike's shop from the age of 15, and even though he's a skilled mechanic, he mostly leaves the dirty work to Mike and Avery, and is the business brains of the outfit. He admits difficulty putting the brakes on his father's quests for buying cars or spending unreasonable amounts of money on the restoration process. Connor took over Mike's slope stabilization business. He owns a Harley-Davidson and enjoys winter sports and snowmobiles, as well as surfing. Michael Dangerfield, an actor and voiceover artist who currently lives in Vancouver, British Columbia, was narrator for the Rust Valley Restorers. Michael has partaken in over 2,000 voice projects, has won several Best Voice Awards, and has over 60 movies under his belt. Following in the tracks of many other reality TV shows, the Rust Valley Restorers team revive old beat-up rusty wrecks in their shop Rust Bros. Each episode features 2 cars, one from Mike's collection and one belonging to a client. Viewers get to enjoy the process in which members of the team find cars, negotiate deals, handle mechanical issues, and with passion and enthusiasm use their expertise and ingenuity to overcome problems during the restoration process. The final challenge is to find buyers who would pay a worthy price. Mike's intent was to revamp cars that the average person could afford, but he always struggled to balance the books. His love of rebuilding cars took precedence over the cost, and without considering what could be recouped in sale. In the first season, he lost a lot of money, only breaking even on the sale of 2 cars, which caused some stress between him and his crew. He's candidly honest about his struggles with financials, but that only adds to the show's appeal. Rust Valley Restorers achieved pretty high ratings on IMDb, a 7.8, was nominated for a Leo Award in several categories, and won the award for Best Information, Lifestyle, or Reality Program Series in 2022. Mike and Connor have also appeared on The Morning Show. And like all reality TV shows these days, Rust Bros sell branded merchandise. Chorus Studios, a division of Chorus Entertainment, in line with their commitment to offering unique content globally and in a strategic move to invest in factual lifestyle programs, broadcast that Rust Valley Restorers would be available on Netflix on August 23, 2019. In that year, the series had ranked in the top 5 programs on History Channel. This is great news for those of you who missed it and want to catch up on the adventures of a group of auto restoration enthusiasts who hunt for and restore classic cars. In the US, the first 2 seasons are distributed by Netflix, and the second 2 seasons by Motor Trend Plus. Big Donnie, who sold many vehicles to the Rust Bros team, has his own business, a highway maintenance yard in Barriere, British Columbia. He runs a huge fleet of trucks, undertakes hotshot trucking operations, which means hauling smaller loads to their destination within a certain time frame, and has specialized equipment for towing and recovery. He also has a passion for buying old vehicles and vintage equipment on auction. His son Donnie joined him in the business. After appearing in 6 episodes on Rust Valley Restorers, Big Donnie started his own show, Backroad Truckers, also produced by Mayhem and Chorus. The show premiered on March 4, 2021. It revolves around competition between himself and Dave Schwant, a salvage dealer and tow truck operator who previously worked for Big Donnie and who battles Big Donnie's business to try and dominate the backroads. Notwithstanding the competitive edge between them, Big Donnie and Dave are still friends. Backroad Truckers won Leo Awards in 2021 and 2023 as a reality series and has great reviews. Mike, Connor, and Avery have all appeared in several episodes. Have Rust Valley Restorers veered off track and gone backroad trucking? Have they reached a dead end? In 2021, new permit laws became a threat, and as a result, the Rust Bros shop could have been shut down. Mike was also concerned that if he dropped dead, he would leave his family with the burden of land and hundreds of junked cars, so he wanted to streamline his life and lighten the load. With the forest fire season approaching and the fact that Mike felt he was running out of time and money, he auctioned off about 500 of his beloved cars from his field of dreams. He didn't let go easily, had tears in his eyes, and wondered whether he was making the biggest mistake of his life. Mike couldn't find it in his heart to sell off all the cars and kept 52, as he quipped, "a full deck of cards to play with." In retrospect, he admits it was a bittersweet moment because, as sad as it was, he had felt really stuck with it all, and selling the cars was the most freeing thing he'd ever done. It certainly lifted the weight off his shoulders. The last episode of the show was screened on April 14, 2022, and the question fans are asking is whether it will continue. The shop is still opened in 2023, but their website is down. Connor is still an active part of the business, and according to him, Season 5 has been filmed, packaged, and is ready to go, so they're just waiting to hear about a release date. Mike also confirmed that Season 5 will be coming, but as he's currently 65, he has no idea whether he'll be able to do another one after that. Finally, for all you fans out there, you'll be glad to hear that Chorus Entertainment also officially announced on December 8, 2021, that there will be a Season 5. It's confirmed for early 2024 on History Canada, so be on the lookout for teasers and trailers that are expected to be flighted in the coming months. Mike and Avery avoid social media, but nevertheless their Instagram page has attracted over 375,000 followers, and the Rust Valley Restorers TV profile close to 10,000 followers. Mike and Avery never share private life matters on their social media profiles, but Connor posts pictures of himself and his wife, Jada Max Hall, a Cars sales lady, on his Instagram account. They married during Season 4, but the fact wasn't publicized. Connor has over 110,000 followers, and Avery over 150,000 followers on their respective Instagram pages. No posts have been added to the Rest Valley Facebook page with 70,000 followers since they posted about back row truckers in June 2022. We've already established that Mike isn't the most savvy of businessmen, and had he not been so charitable in his business dealings and lost money on projects, it's probable that he would have accumulated a small fortune earlier. His net worth is calculated based on the cars he currently owns and the income he's made over the years selling cars and from the TV show. A couple of years ago, Mike's net worth was estimated at about $2 million, but now since he's sold off the greater part of his car collection, according to the accredited sources, Mike has certainly accrued a small fortune, and his net worth is estimated to be over $5 million. Avery's net worth is approximated at $200,000. Connor's isn't known. In a recent interview on July 7, 2023, with JF of Killer Customs, Avery said that for him, the hardest thing is watching your language when being filmed. He considers himself a down-to-earth guy, and his biggest challenge when filming is to not be himself. Mike shared that he enjoys watching the love his customers show towards the cars he restores. He stated that he's not a party animal and has been clean and sober for 10 years. When not filming, he hangs off cliffs with his crew and plays with dynamite. They also spend time finishing cars that have been filmed, yet were unfinished. Mike has only been to about 5 car shows, and both he and Avery expressed that they're currently looking for sponsors, as they have a great desire to go to Specialty Equipment Market Association, commonly called SEMA, on October 31st to November 3rd at Las Vegas Convention Center, the premier trade-only show where car builders and traders meet. Avery has a YouTube channel, Wild Man Restoration, with almost 550,000 subscribers. He launched his podcast, The Avery Shoaf Show, on July 11, 2023, and the first episode features Avery and Mike chatting about their lives while eating strawberries and grilling steaks. The video already has almost 25,000 views. Mike said that he'd been on the road to ruin, but that cars were the hardest habit he had to break. He also related how, just a week before the podcast, he rolled his Dodge over a bank on a hairpin corner in freezing conditions of minus 25 degrees, and his truck wouldn't turn. He's very lucky he walked out of it alive, and now lives with the motto, "Today is the first day of the rest of my life." At this stage in his life, he's apparently quite content to grow vegetables on his farm and appreciate the simple things in life.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on social media or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.